Hello and welcome to the 10th and final episode of NewzRoom18. It is currently 12:30 in the morning. Here I am. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's episode, and thank you so much for all of the support on all the 9 other episodes I've created. I cannot believe that I started this as an idea in the shower. I really wanted a way to communicate with my audience and just hone in on my journalism and interviewing skills. And this talk show has really turned into something that I've loved doing, but I'm ready to branch out and explore a more creative path for my YouTube channel. But like I said, I'm super grateful for all of the support I've gotten from you guys, from the interviewees that I've done, from my parents, from my friends, from everyone who has been a part of NewzRoom18 and has let me interview them and talk to them. But I really just wanted to say thank you to you guys. Now I have 150 subscribers. Some of my NewzRoom18 videos got over 300 views, which is crazy to think about, considering when I started this, my channel was just really hit or miss. I had my documentary and then a few other things, and it was really just to post different videos that I was making either for school purposes. And I'm just so grateful for all the support, so grateful for all the people I've met, all the people I've been able to become friends with through NewzRoom18. And I want to encourage you guys to continue watching my videos. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because there's a lot going on in my life this month, this summer, and of course in the fall when I am in Europe with Amelia. As you can probably tell by the title, today's episode is all about prom, and I'm actually pretty excited for this one. We're going to be talking about a few different things you can do for prom, so let's get into the video. So number 1 is obviously attending your school's prom. Now, because of Corona last year, my junior prom and the seniors from last year, their prom was canceled. So I never had the experience of going to a prom at all. And I don't believe that I'll be going this year. And that is where the other ideas from this video come in. However, I encourage you to go to your prom if you're able to. Corona took a ton of things away from us as the senior class right now, class of 2021. And I think that prom is just another way to kind of get things back to normal. A lot of us are vaccinated, and the event is most likely going to be super safe because the schools are, held accountable for it. So that is suggestion number 1. Moving on to suggestion number 2, that is having a prom with your friends. Now, a few people at my school actually did something like this, and I thought it was an adorable idea. They got together, they got dressed up. A lot of people bought dresses for last year's junior prom, and they never got to wear them, so they were able to wear them, have a dance, take pictures, eat food, hang out with friends, and I think it's a perfect way to spend a Saturday in May or June when you're really just celebrating your accomplishments as a senior. If you're someone like me where a lot of your friends are in another grade or go to another school, that option of kind of throwing your own prom is really great because you're able to do things as you please and you don't have to abide by those, oh, you can only bring one guest rules. You're in charge and you can pick the food, the music, anything you want, and I promise you it'll be an awesome night. Something I love suggesting to people is if you're going to get a photographer or a makeup artist, try and find someone who is young, who is in a photography or cosmetology class in high school or college. Those people always want to hone in on their skills, and I promise you if they're taking the class, they're on the track to having the same skills as a professional would, and they would most likely be a lot cheaper if you're on a budget. My next idea is actually a prom alternative, and I kind of thought of this to do with my friends. It didn't really work out, but I recommend it to anyone. My idea was to spend the night in New York City with my friends, take prom photos in Central Park, go to a fancy restaurant and have dinner. Unfortunately, that didn't quite work out, and I don't think it's going to, but I still think it's a great getaway. It's probably going to cost a couple of $100 whether you go to New York, Boston, or any city that's near you, and I just think it's a really fun way to get together with your friends. The catch in this is you do have to be 18 to stay overnight in a hotel or an Airbnb, but if you and your friends are 18 years old and you're able to, I definitely recommend going on a little road trip and doing something fun like this, kind of getting out of your comfort zone, and it's a little expansion of the idea I just said before, which is having your own prom with your friends. This 4th idea is actually something I've always wanted to do. It is going to the movies with your friends, and the catch to this is renting out the movie theater. So let's say you and 9 or 10 other people want to go to the movies. You can rent out the theater for $100 for the night. Pick a movie that you want to watch, such as 10 Things I Hate About You, which is actually one of my favorite coming of age movies. And then after that, you'll have snacks, you could take pictures, you all can dress up in your dresses or tuxedos, whatever you're choosing to wear to prom. And I think it's a really great opportunity to have fun with a group of friends. And it's a little bit more relaxed than going to a fancy restaurant. So if you're the type of friend group that loves to goof around and have a good time, I think this is the perfect option for you. My last suggestion actually comes from Amelia, so thank you for the idea. She suggested doing some sort of picnic / photo shoot, and I love this idea. I've seen a ton of people do charcuterie board picnics on the beach, in a park, wherever you please. And I think it's a really great idea if you have a smaller group of friends, because it can be 2, 3, 4 people and it won't be too crowded. You can dress up however you like or dress down, and it gives you an opportunity to just wear those awesome prom gowns and really connect with each other on a higher level. Don't get me wrong, I love the idea of going to prom, but some people, including myself, don't necessarily love the idea of going to school dances. So those other opportunities to hang out and dress up and have a good time, almost as if you're creating your own version of your perfect prom, are great to me. That is all for today's video. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. And again, I appreciate all the support you've given me on my past 9 NewzRoom18 videos. I can't believe I made it to 10. And I'm just so excited to see what the future holds for this channel. Please feel free to follow me on my social media accounts to stay tuned with what's going on with my YouTube channel, and stay tuned with what's going on in my life, because there is a lot of content coming your way and I don't want anyone to miss it. Bye guys.